Hey guys, welcome back to Webpack 2 playlist videos. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about writing the code and um, deploying it onto dev server. I'm talking about setting up a local server onto which the distribution files and all the bundlers and all the CSS files, all the HTML files can be hosted on. So for that particular thing, Webpack provides us with Webpack Dev Server, which is a plugin for Webpack. So I'll just open up the website for it. So this is Webpack GitHub page for Dev Server, Webpack Dev Server. So just to create that, we have to install Webpack Dev Server as it is given over here. The reason being, it is a server which internally uses Express. So whenever we say that we are creating a Webpack dev server, we are actually creating an Express server. So just to start with that up, what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to set up a dev server for my project which we have still worked on. So this is nothing but the project which we have left on for style loader. So I'll just clear my console up. Okay, and I'll just close almost everything, and I'll just keep my package.json open, right? So over here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to you know um, install my webpack dev server. For that, what I have to do is it is going to be npm install, and it's going to be webpack dev server, and I'm going to save it as my development dependency. Saved as. I hit enter, it'll start installing, and as usual it'll update my package.json, which is dev dependencies over here. Let us just wait for it to get installed. Yeah, so you can see there is nothing but webpack dev server in place. Right, so now what I'm going to do is, now just to implement this particular dev server, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to you know change my scripts for dev, and I'm not going to write anything of this sort by accessing webpack globally. Rather than that, I'm going to host it on on webpack dev server. So this is the only replacement which I have done over here. So I'll just clear my console off over here, and I'll just run npm run dev. Let's see what happens once I hit it. Right, so you can see all my chunks are getting are bundled into dist folder, and this is actually the URL onto which my application would be working fine. So if I just go onto my project, you can see this was nothing but a static file, and this is not a way where the development is carried on. Actually, when you deploy it onto your production, even there it is a server. So also developing it into your development mode, it should be a local dev server. So as we have created over here, so this would be the HTTP URL onto which the application would be deployed. So you can see this was what was there before. If I just refresh it, it'll okay, it'll anyways work. So okay, so this is going to be, yes. So you can see it is now working on my local host, and the port is nothing but 8080. So I'll just minify my browser so that I can show you the changes which are going on. I'll just right. So over here, it is not only creating a dev server, it is also watching for the changes just to give you a proof of concept. You can see over here there is nothing but content goes here, and there is a console.log. I'll just change this console.log by going into app.js. If I just, you know, after gm tools, I'll just put two exclamation mark and I'll just save it. As I save it, you can see now it is coming up with two exclamation marks. That means I need not even refresh my browser. The Webpack dev server is taking care about, about watching for the changes, again bundling them into the dist folders and deploying it onto the local host 8080 and refreshing the particular web page then and there, and as it would be ease for the developers to develop the application in the local development mode. So this is it for this video, and we'll see about the dev server configuration which is there into our next video. Thanks a lot.